Hello well-wishers and welcome to my channel Aspiring Minds. In today's video, we are going to discuss Thomas Hardy's poem, The Voice. So grab your virtual seats and let's begin. Thomas Hardy was a prominent English novelist and poet of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. He is known for his profound exploration of human condition and the rural life of Wessex, a region in southwest England. His works often reflect the themes of fate, the passage of time, and the struggles of individuals against societal constraints. The Voice was written by Thomas Hardy in the year 1917 during a period of personal grief following the death of his wife, Emma. Hardy's marriage to Emma was complex. It was marked by periods of estrangement and reconciliation. There was a back and forth, ebb and flow kind of a situation in their relationship. Emma's death had deeply affected Thomas Hardy, leading him to reflect on their relationship and the memories that they had made together. The poem is often interpreted as the poet's longing for Emma and his inability to come to terms with her absence. The central message of the poem revolves around the theme of grief, longing, and the haunting presence of memories. Hardy struggles with the loss of his beloved and the overwhelming desire to hear her voice once more. The poem explores the tension between reality and illusion as Hardy questions whether the voice he hears is a tangible presence or a figment of his imagination. Ultimately, the poem captures the power of love and the deep impact of loss on human psyche. Stanza 1. Woman much missed, how you call to me, call to me. The speaker begins by addressing his beloved, expressing his longing for her presence. He imagines hearing her voice calling out to him, evoking memories of their past relationship. The repetition of call to me emphasizes the intensity of speaker's yearning, how badly he is missing his beloved, and there is a constant echo of her voice in his mind, saying that now you are not as you were when you had changed from the one who was all to me, but as at first when our day was fair. So the speaker reflects on the changes that have occurred since their earlier days together. Despite the passage of time and the alterations or the changes that were occurring in their relationship, the speaker longs to reconnect with the version of his beloved that existed during their glorious or idyllic past. He yearns for a return to the innocence and joy they once shared together. Stanza 2. Can it be you that I hear? Let me view you then, standing as when I drew near to the town where you would wait for me. Yes, as I knew you then, even to the original air blue gown. The speaker questions the reality of the voice he hears, wondering if it truly belongs to his beloved. He longs to see her once more, imagining her standing in the familiar surroundings where they used to meet in the past. The mention of the original air blue gown shows how the poet or the speaker captures a vivid image of the beloved's appearance, emphasizing the speaker's desire for a tangible reunion with the beloved. It happens when you have lost someone, you crave to meet that person once more, and in that same moment in the past where y'all were happy. So that same thing is being felt by the speaker over here. Stanza 3. Or is it only the breeze in its listlessness traveling across the wet mead to me here? You being ever dissolved to van listlessness, heard no more again, far or near. So the speaker over here entertains the possibility that the voice he hears is merely an illusion. It's something that he is imagining, borne by the wind as it is traversing the landscape. He is thinking about the ephemeral nature of his beloved's presence, wondering if she has been reduced to a vague sense of yearning and nostalgia. That is, maybe the beloved has become so important in the mind of the speaker that even though she does not exist in reality, the speaker creates an imaginative image of hers, and that is how the speaker is able to hear her voice. The repetition of "heard no more again, far or near" highlights the speaker's despair and sadness at the prospect of never getting the chance to hear her voice again. Stanza 4. Thus I, faltering forward, leaves around me falling, wind oozing thin through the thorn from northward, and the woman calling. In the final stanza, the speaker continues to struggle with his grief as he moves forward in the midst of autumnal decay. The falling leaves and the whispering wind symbolize the passage of time and the inevitability of change. Despite the transient nature of life, the memory of the beloved remains, echoing in the landscape like a haunting presence. Overall, to understand this poem, we can look at it from these 4 perspectives: grief and longing, memory and nostalgia, illusion versus reality, transience of life. Let us discuss each of them in details now. The theme of grief and longing is present in the poem as the speaker is struggling with the deep sense of loss after the death of his beloved. The intensity of the speaker's longing underscores the endearing power of love and the profound impact of separation. Despite the passage of time, the speaker remains stuck to the memories of the past, yearning for a reunion that can never be realized. Secondly, the poem discusses memory and nostalgia because the speaker reflects on the past and the ways in which memories shape our perception of reality. The recollection of moments shared with the beloved evokes a sense of longing, highlighting the bittersweet nature of nostalgia. Memory serves as a source of comfort and torture at the same time. It offers solace in moments of longing, but also intensifies the pain of loss. The poem blurs the line between illusion and reality as the speaker questions the authenticity of the voice he hears. The ambiguity surrounding the source of voice reflects the speaker's internal struggle to distinguish between tangible reality and the figments of his imagination. This tension between illusion and reality highlights the complexities of grief and ways in which it can distort one's perception of the world. Lastly, to talk about the transience of life, the poet employs images of autumnal decay and passage of time to highlight how human beings cannot live forever. The changing seasons serve as a metaphor for the inevitable cycle of life and death, and Hardy reminds the readers of fragility of love and the fleeting nature of earthly pleasures. So that's it from this video. I hope you liked it. Do hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more such future updates. Thank you for watching. Bye.